Send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a good one in store here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. His guys are crisp 2-0 to begin this 2025 campaign. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, here come the Vikings taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy connects with his back. Aaron Jones. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard mark.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third and 2, McCarthy. That's cut. This is Addison. And that short gain is enough for a new setting down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 47-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action now, McCarthy. Looking to his fullback now. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. He's got it. It's in close. They get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going deep behind 5. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it! And they're able to add some extra yards on the turnover too, Brock. This defense steals away possession. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
At the 42-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. 180.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And that's him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Stop. Stop. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
180. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. 11 Thomas.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Jackson on the stop. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, send an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. McCarthy looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Trying again, following the sack. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Gain of 9 yards.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Vikings first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good. First down.
And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Working inside the red zone, and his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. It's Jones on the toss. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun. Drops back. Needs an open man.
Everybody wants to play quarterback, so they play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from the left hash, 34 yards away. Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of it. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. They do come away with 3. Johnson now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again.
On 1, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It needed some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has another lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Right, hot. 11, Thomas. Shot.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Gun. Shot. Shot. Right, 80. Shot.
From the gun, they give to Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14. Vikings 3. Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Now McCarthy finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. McCarthy throwing here. He lofts it deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Wide 80. Twelve. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. Ready? Start.
Burrow. Goes haywire. It's out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers.
Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there. Now this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call.
On 1, right?
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready? Place hot. Hot. Start.
Looking to throw, Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Turbo's hot. Start.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Chase. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
11, Thomas. Start.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 2nd down. Oh, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense. But this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They've run this 12-yard out route gate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, This is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set. 180.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our
Neutral
officials.
zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
On 2.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Cut.
Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
21, Vikings 3.
On to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun and give to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's good for the Vikings. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
He's brought
They haul it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 31. He's keeping it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Another try following the sack. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. A give to Mason. Short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
All right, here, Kate, this is where I love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Jones hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Bengals about set to begin their drive. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. John! 180! 11, 11!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. What is that?
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
28. Vikings 10.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, mine is on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. McCarthy hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And now the Bengals have it. Hits the 20. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Again, McCarthy to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest.
On 2, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals
Here we
first
go.
down.
Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
A gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Runs inside the 35. And they finally get to him at the 15. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And this is Elijah Moore. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's Travis Etienne. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Anthony Richardson. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Colts leaded by a touchdown at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11 Thomas.
Burrow to the air now. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
31, Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
McPherson to add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
Vikings 10. Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll start with a give to Jones. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He's taken down at the
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Play action, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's third and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. He's got this at the 27. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13.
Burrow on the play action. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. They'll have a shorter field ahead of them now, Brock. That pick sets them up just shy of the 40. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
On point, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Back.
Burrow setting up the play action. Catch made by All. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right, 80. Back.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Right, hot, hot. Hot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And this one doesn't go far.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right here. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. Toward Jefferson, but it's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Here we go. Stop. 180, 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings make it an 18-point game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80, 11, MT, 11, MT. 11. Stop.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The whole thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Race up. 11.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 11, 180. Hot.
On the ground, Brown. first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he has this down to the 34. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Yeah, certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here we go. 12. 180. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On one, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Wait, stop. 12. Stop.
Spears running behind center. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Big 13. Stop.
3rd down, here's Spears. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Running for it, Spears. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
They'll run here. It's Spears. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
11. Stop.
Trying again with Spears. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Stop.
Piron. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Now Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Only a 20-yarder here. McPherson's kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McPherson picking off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left. They're trying to grow it even further. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 39 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, Jones gets it. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's running for it. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
That's good for the Vikings. First down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, a disappointing game elsewhere on this roster hasn't dampened his performance, partner. He's got a pair of touchdowns now to put up against that deficit.
You know what I call this, Kate? I call this professionalism, right?
Yeah.
It's used too much. Oh, what a pro. You got to be a pro. You got to play like a pro. No. It's a picture of it. No matter what the circumstances are, you don't stop.
Reichert on for the point after.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Spears trying this straight ahead. Kicked it outside. Found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 12. And a Bengal 1st down.
Twelve. 180. 180. 180. 180.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to Tyler Boyd. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Can. 11.
From the the gun. A give to Brown. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that it gets a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
John Johnson on the coverage.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. McCarthy to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back, they were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
McPherson to add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
45. Vikings 24. For Cincinnati.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's Jefferson. He's got it. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Now look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
Recovered by
Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
On 1, right?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Side. 180. Right side.
They go with P-Ron here. Gets to space right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
These running backs luck into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On 2, ready?
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. 180.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
4-yard gain.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Gun.
Run again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on second, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bengals looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's get set.
Brown. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. It's on Tony Tamor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
They get to the line and spike the football and stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's his favorite target again here. This is Addison. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And the Vikings, first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Yeah.